Okay, so I saw this on Twitter and someone said F Slur is critiquing Addison Rae in a sad attempt to be different. Like, it is extremely obvious she's a fucking star. And someone retweeted it and said, y'all think everybody a star. And thank you for tweeting this, because I'm thinking the same thing. Addison Rae, of all people, all of a sudden is a star? Really? Her first song, garbage. That Diet Pepsi song, I heard a snippet on TikTok, I'll give her fives. It wasn't as bad as expected. But her interviews and stuff like that, her general persona, I don't know. It's just not giving me star. And out of everybody that you could call a star, you pick Addison Rae. And not some of the new girls we have right now that are legitimately good. We didn't talk about Olivia Rodrigo, who I think is the obvious star out of the new girls. You could have talked about Billie Eilish. You could have talked about somebody worth a damn. But you said Addison Rae, a fucking star. I'm over it. And so I think that there's so much to star quality. Number one, I think part of it is just kind of having a charisma and just like people kind of gravitate towards you, just being yourself. It's not like you have to try too hard in your interviews, just you naturally being yourself. Like, people are in, and also having musical talent and being able to give a captivating performance. And yeah, I think that there's a lot of great musicians out there, but not everybody has star quality. And I think we have to be honest with ourselves. So today, I'm going to present to you a few people that I believe had star quality and what made them stand out to me. So yeah, first of all, here's a couple people. These are some of my favorite artists, maybe a little biased, but the point still stands. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with Beyonce because it's Beyonce. I mean, she started off with Destiny's Child, and she really worked her way up along with everybody else in that group. And they said she was really hungry for it. She was in the car writing songs and stuff like that. She was doing the interviews, like she was working day and night. Solo career that has continued. Beyonce has a natural charisma. You don't really hear many bad things about Beyonce, and she was going to do whatever she needed to do to become a star. When you hear Beyonce's name, there's a certain amount of respect that you're going to attach to it based off of what she's done in her career and how she presents herself. That's a star. I don't care. Britney Spears, she was the first person I thought of when I was putting this video together. Star quality. Multiple record companies tried to have their own Britney Spears. Look at what Columbia was trying to do with Jessica Simpson. They tried to make her Britney 2.0, and it didn't work because that just wasn't what, she was. And she was able to do her own music and have success, and shout out to her. But yeah, they tried to have multiple clones of Britney, and it doesn't work. Just because of Britney's personality, like, Britney's just a fun person. She really is overall. She can give an amazing performance on the stage, like that VMAs performance I have on the screen, absolutely goated. And yeah, like, these are people that whenever they walk in the room, everyone's gonna stand up, pay attention, like, it is what it is. And Britney, I said this before, one of the best pop stars of all time. And if you're around me, you're not going to talk down on Britney Spears' name. I'm sorry. She gave us too much. I was just listening to the Blackout earlier today, and I was amazed again because people aren't giving us albums like that. Britney, you will always be famous. They could never make me hate you. Mariah Carey, I mean, one of the best singers of all time. Yeah, we know that. But if you look at her interviews, especially in her debut era, I think that there was a lot of charisma there. Her just being herself, talk about her music, and she's very humble and stuff like that. And she still very much is. And people try to say, oh, she's a diva, but she just plays into that. She's really not, if you actually watch her interviews and learn out where she's come from. But, I mean, yeah, giving a great performance, great personality. We love Mariah. Paul McCartney is Paul McCartney. I'm sorry, like, every time you think about the Beatles, yeah, you had the other guys, but there was Paul McCartney. And people think about Paul McCartney 9 times out of 10. Think about the hits that he's written. Think about his personality. It's just so effortless. It is Paul McCartney, one of the best musicians of all time. And we got Aaliyah, Aaliyah was just something special. She was really just something special. And I feel like Aaliyah really appeals to pretty much everybody and everything. And so, yeah, I mean, I have only met, 2 or 3 people in life who said that they don't like Aaliyah's music. Her music, her aesthetics, which are still futuristic to this day, her personality, she was very likable. So, yeah, I think all these people had star power in whatever way they were going to achieve fame, they were going to get there. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that we shouldn't call anybody off the street, saying that they're a star, because not everybody has what it takes to become a star, and not everybody has, the will to want to just just really work and get themselves to it. Not everybody has the talent, not everybody has the imaging, the marketing. There's so many things to get into it, but innately I think being a star is just about who you are, your personality, how you present yourself, you know, your performance value. And I don't see that in Addison Rae. I really don't. And I think that we have to be honest with ourselves. Her interviews, she just seemed like she was trying too hard. It just didn't seem natural, and that's just kind of my 2 cents there. And like I said, the newer girls, we got Olivia Rodrigo. Olivia Rodrigo is eating right now, and I feel like a lot of people kind of sleeping on her a little bit because, you know, we had Guts last year and that was a moment, but next year when she comes back with her next album, because she usually releases every 2 years, and she eats once again, I'm ready. They can never make me hate Olivia Rodrigo. She plays the game right, and she's a star. I'm sorry. I think Megan Thee Stallion is a star as well. I mean, look at how many people are coming to her concerts. Look at the deals she's able to get. Look at how likable that she is, and she's really built a fan base as well. So yeah, I think charisma is important in being a star, but I also wanted to say that that can only help you so much. If that's all you have to bring to the table, then I feel like you're not going to have a long career. I think that you have to have talent to back it up, as for mentioned, and a bunch of other things. Because, I mean, some people thought that Ice Spice was a star. Some people thought that Ice Spice was the princess of rap. I don't know why, because I could have told you at the time that definitely wasn't it. And I think people were unserious, and I think that, you know, with how everything's gone, you know, I was proven right in the video that I made about why she has no longevity. But yeah. Also, really quickly, Miley Cyrus is a star as well. She was Billy Ray's daughter. She got more famous than him, hit after hit after hit on Disney Channel. And, you know, after 10 years straight of flopping, no shade, she back on top. So, love Miley Cyrus, and I appreciate what she's done for us, especially during that bangers era, cultural appropriation, period. I think that star power is something special, and not everybody has it. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, though. Who are artists that have star power? Who are artists that don't? And let's continue that conversation.